Hello, I'm Paul Pluto, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, AC3. Remember, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and look in the description for 10 ways you can keep me full-time on YouTube. Man cannot live on YouTube Google ads alone. No, I need your help. Guys, before I start doing some paid reviews today, I just thought I'd have a bit of a chat to you. And I just wanted to convey something to you. It's very important with any wristwatch that you purchase, own, have there, that you buy it for yourself. And yesterday I actually met a really good fan. He's the guy who had that spectacular Sea Dweller collection. And I happened to be wearing my IWC Ingi, the Ingenua. And he said, "Oh, nice Ingenua." I said, "Oh, yeah. I said, I probably paid too much for it." He goes, "Does it matter?" And this is quite an interesting comment, because sometimes when we buy watches and we collect watches, you get so caught up in getting a great deal, the best deal, best condition. You know, you get so caught up in this nonsense that you don't enjoy a piece for what it is. And at the end of the day, all that really matters is that you actually like it yourself. That's what really matters. You gotta like it yourself. It doesn't matter what I say or what anyone for that matter says. Yes, I try and give a bit of guidance and try and steer you the right direction, but at the end of the day, a man can't tell another man how to spend his coin. And this is the whole thing. You've got to be happy within yourself for the pieces you have. And okay, I may have paid a bit too much for my IWC. May have paid a wee bit too much, but does it matter? Does it really matter? And this is the honest truth there. At the end of the day, you're buying things for yourself. Speaking of some sales, what's happening in the sales wilderness there, Archie Luxury? What's happening? The sales wilderness, because I'm trying to sell a few pieces. I had a good fan from Kansas. He contacted me about the World Time. I don't think it's going to happen. He's a bit of a Lange guy, and he asked me a few questions. I told him, and then he said, "Oh, just send it by FedEx. Just send it by this." And I said, "Well, hang on a minute. This is my $20,000 US plus dollar watch. I got to feel comfortable." I said, "Okay, if I send it by FedEx, they don't insure nothing. In fact, if you look at the terms and conditions of these companies, we are not common carriers. They're not insuring or guaranteeing nothing." And I said, look, I can send it by FedEx, but you're going to cop the liability if something goes wrong? I mean, I'm too old now, I'm 45 in October, to be worrying about things I'm sending around the world. I said, anything over $5,000, $10,000 mark, I said, I got to send this baby. I got to send it a way that I feel comfortable with. And sending it by FedEx does not really make me happy. Okay, I said, it's really, I don't want to take the risk. Are you going to take the risk? I said, if I declare it one Patek Philippe, $20,000 US, I said, you're going to get smacked with customs. You're going to have it's going to stand out like a sore thumb. It's going to attract attention. It's just going to be trouble. I said, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. I said, this thing needs to be hand delivered. And I said, I don't really care if it sells or it doesn't sell. So that's the state of the play with the World Time. The other thing that happened yesterday is that, yeah, I actually had a buyer. I actually sold one of the pieces. The ladies, Rolex Oyster Perpetual ladies. That's the blue dial, no date, ladies, blue dial with the 369 dial, the Explorer dial. I had a guy from Brooklyn. He said, hey, I'll take it. He offered me a certain fee, which was less than I really wanted. And I thought, okay. And the money arrives in my PayPal account. PayPal took out $70+ in fees. Yuck. And then I'm looking at it. I always check when you buy something from a, when you get money in from a PayPal buy. I mean, it's okay if you're making a donation, it doesn't make any difference. But if you're buying a very expensive thing, I always check to make sure they are verified, a verified seller on PayPal, via PayPal. And it says unverified. I said, excuse me, this, as much as I'd like to sell you the watch because I'm a bit stocked up in ladies, I'm not taking a risk with an unverified buyer. That ain't gonna happen. I told him this. I said, that's absolutely no good to me. No good whatsoever to me. So I think that sale, I mean, I don't know. I rang him on the phone. He sounded legitimate enough, but I'm not going to take a chance with an unverified buyer on PayPal. I mean, it really is asking for trouble. It really is dangerous. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. And that's kind of how I feel about this thing. It's just very, very risky. It's dangerous. You're taking a massive gamble. And what's gonna come out here? It's just asking for trouble. It really is asking for trouble. So I'd prefer not to do. You gotta, if you don't want to take risks. And I mean, I'd like to get rid of some of the ladies' pieces, but I'm also not going to. I don't want to lose my money. I don't want to take stupid risks. So yeah, that's kind of how those two things have. Look, I'm starting to come around and say, look, if I can't sell them for what I'm asking for, just forget it. Forget it. I don't care. I'll keep them on my for sale page. I can keep the inventory up there. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So I gotta tell you the truth there. This is the honest to God truth there. I had 2 sales, but I think I don't see them going the right way. I mean, how do you feel? Come on, guys. Would you take payment from an unverified PayPal person? I don't think so. I don't think that's a wise idea. It's got to be verified. I mean, it doesn't take much to verify it, but no, they don't want to do this. Well, if that's the case, I got to be careful. You got to be careful in this world. There's a lot of risky things that come up. So yeah, that's basically what's happened to me there. I'm Archie Luxury. Stay tuned. Got some great videos coming up. Tell me what you guys think of that.